I can't believe that it's already teaser time for the new spring update. It seems really early, but honestly, this year is going by quick, and it's already like mid-February. So it makes sense for them to start teasing things if this test realm is going to be coming out sometime maybe early March or so. I don't really know when their timeline is for this, but it's probably coming super soon because they're already putting hashtag coming soon in their teasers. And when KingsIsle says coming soon regarding teasers, that actually means it's coming soon. I guess coming soon for console does not mean soon at all, because that is who knows when that's actually coming out. I'm hoping sometime this year. But for something like this, we know this is coming out this spring, and I'm excited for it. So this is going to be my first teaser video of the year of this test realm, and I have some fun teasers to look at with you guys. So here we go. Here's the first one. This one was teased during the last KI Live, which was a couple weeks ago. And Falmea said during that we are going to roll the dice on a new adventure. And she specifically showed her earrings that she wore for that KI Live, which were 20-sided dice. So she had some D20 dice earrings, and she said something about rolling the dice on a new adventure. A lot of people are speculating that this is a new gauntlet, which would be really cool to have some type of gauntlet where we actually have to roll like an RPG in the gauntlet in order to progress. I've never really been like a Dungeons and Dragons type of person. I've honestly never played it. But to me, rolling the dice on a new adventure reminds me of Mario Party, so I don't know if it's going to be similar to something like that. But yeah, rolling the dice on an adventure, rolling a dice in order to progress or, you know, get a certain roll in order to either deal damage or, you know, interact with some NPC. That's something that we've never seen before in this game, and I'm all for it. I'm all for new, unique experiences like that. If this is going to be a gauntlet where they have this mechanic, I think that could be super interesting. That's something that I really want to see how they do it, because imagine like you go into a battle and your cards are given to you, your deck is already set up for you, and it's basically just like pick a certain dice in order to roll it, and then hope that you roll like a certain number in order to deal damage or to somehow get around a enemy. What if the gauntlet itself is like a board game where you actually have to like progress through it like that? I think that would be super cool. But that is the first teaser, so that is probably a new gauntlet that we're going to be getting this spring. Teaser number 2, this one was also revealed during the KI Live, and it says they're going to be adding other ways to test yourself in battle. This one I feel like is pretty generic, but I have an idea of what this could be, because it makes sense for them to add something like this in a spring update. This probably is referring to either a gold key fight or a couple gold key fights or any key fight that they might add, or a rematch of some sort. Teaser number 3. So this one I actually remember Ratbeard saying because I was watching the KI Live during this part of the broadcast. I think I missed the beginning when Falmea was talking about the other teasers. But this one I remember Ratbeard saying that they want to add a new option for unwanted pets. And to me, this kind of, I don't know, like, I already just spam my houses with pets. So having, you know, a place where I could put pets and have them all be in one location, some type of pet daycare, would be really interesting. To me, I immediately think about Pokemon because there is a Pokemon daycare, but you can't really just use the daycare to store pets. In Pokemon, those are used to, you know, slowly let your pets level up. And I don't think it's going to be that. I think this is actually going to be like a storage. And maybe they can come up with like a fun name for it, like Pet Sanctuary or something. But they're going to be adding some type of pet sanctuary where you can put pets that you don't need. Because for people that hatch a lot, or people that have just been playing this game for a really long time, you're going to have a ton of pets. It just makes sense. And for me, either I'm deleting pets or I'm just using one of my many houses and I'm just spamming the entire space with just all pets. So if they give us a new option for storing pets, I'm all for that, and I think that'll be a pretty nice feature that the community definitely wants. Okay, so this last teaser is the most recent one that they came out with, and I'm going to head over to Caramel for this, because this teaser has to do with Caramel. So this is what I would call the first real teaser, because they tweeted it out and they are putting the hashtag coming soon at the end of this tweet, which means this is an official test ROM teaser type of tweet. Ingredients: magic cola beans, sugar, water, treacle. And then they also have a lightning bolt emoji with that. So hashtag Wizard101, hashtag coming soon. So this is interesting. Definitely has to do with Caramel. One, because it's a recipe. Where else would we be doing stuff like that? We're mixing things together and baking things. The treacle is also a dead giveaway for Caramel, because you know Nana's been using treacle in all of her cookies and stuff that she's been baking. So it makes sense that she's making some type of magic soda that she's either distributing to people, or something is going to go wrong with this that she's making, and we need to figure that out. So I don't know if this is new side content for Caramel, or if this has to do with the new gauntlet. I'm hoping that the gauntlet is its own thing with the RPG elements and all of that, and they craft their own story for that, and then the Caramel stuff is a separate, you know, side quest or something else that we can do. I don't know if they are going to be separate or if they're going to be related. It could be that we are getting a new gauntlet that has RPG elements that is Caramel themed, and it's themed around this story of Nana creating this new soda for people, and something goes wrong with that inevitably. So I don't know, what do you guys think of that? That's like an interesting thing to think about with this test ROM. Do you think these are two separate elements, they're two separate parts of the update, or do you think they're combined? Would you want to see a Caramel themed gauntlet? So we'll just have to wait and see on that one. But I did see a lot of people in the comments on this tweet saying that they think it is a Caramel themed raid. That is something that I don't feel like this is. I don't feel like this is going to be a Caramel raid, though that's not out of the question. I could see them doing that, but I don't feel like they'd be teasing that for a spring update, because the last time that they released a raid, it was during the summer update. And if they release a raid in the spring update, that means they've released 2 raids in under a year. And I don't know if that's the schedule that they're going to be doing for raids. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of all these teasers. Are you excited to go back to Caramel to have some type of new content in this world? I personally think Caramel is a great world, and I would not mind going back to this. I think they were saying in one of the KI lives that they are never opposed to going back to certain worlds and adding new content to those worlds, or side content or stuff like that, or expanding upon it. And I think they should do that. I think these are great updates for them to do during like the spring or summer to like give us extra content. It doesn't have to be content that levels our characters or gives any XP. It could just be like expanding upon a story that they want to tell in a certain world. And that could be what they're doing with this Nana Magic Cola storyline. Who knows? So that is going to do it for me on this video. So if you guys are excited for Test ROM, please leave a like on this video. Definitely be subscribed so you know when I post more teaser videos in the future. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you all next time.